I think the best way for educators to identify sensory difficulties is to understand the child and know what they're like in a different environment away from home. Maybe speak with previous teachers or read previous reports, have a baseline of what you know of the child, and also get to know their medical history, any other diagnosis, so you can rule out any pre-existing conditions that could contribute to the characteristics of a sensory difficulty. What you may witness in a classroom or school setting could be not being able to sit on a chair or not being able to sit on the floor. They may want to walk around the classroom. They may repeatedly put their fingers or toys in their mouth, or they could present as not wanting to follow instructions or not wanting to wear a certain type of school shirt or not wanting to wear school shoes. You could see them either withdrawn in the classroom, they could be avoiding tasks, or they might be quietly crying, or they might not know how to start a task when you've just given them an instruction. So that's when you've got to figure out, maybe have a chat with the parents or previous teachers to find out if that is their way of expressing their difficulty, or is there something else that you might want to look at. And then you can decide how you want to adapt or accommodate your learning environment to assist the child or support their learning. So it could be the instructions given that's broken down into smaller steps. It could be sitting closer to you. It could be sitting away from the window, or you could set up a buddy system or individual learning chart or individual learning guide. And don't be afraid to try out different methods to see what works for that child. If you have access to professionals, for example, OT, and they are able to do informal or formal assessment for the child, then perhaps they can get a better understanding on how you can support them in the classroom.